All right, should be live. Let me back that up. Bring that up. That's good. All right, should be live here in just a second. Just gotta make sure everything's live. Wow. There we go. Let me just make sure the sound's all right. Just gotta make sure everything's live. All right, that sounds good. What's up, baseball kid? How's it going? How is everybody? Hopefully quite well. I don't know. What's up, Adam? I bet you don't have shirts. A lot of these. Yeah, we'll hit that. I don't know if we'll hit 300 on this. We might hit 300 before my other channel gets unbanned. Yeah, it was a great Lions win. But we might be back on the main channel by the time this hits 300. What's up, Patriots Nation? Yeah, congrats on the elimination of the Twins. Oh, I appreciate it, Nuzdar. Thanks for the like. Yeah, the Lakers are. Yeah, they're winning pretty handily right now. Last time I seen, they were up like 11 points. So. Yeah, we've got 6 of these kind of stuffs. Oh, yeah, giant Patriots fan. I got gear all over the place. Brady jersey, Gilmore jersey. Yeah, and you can see the Padres hat in the background. Oh, yeah. You already know what day. You know how it is. Got the Lions pillow. I like the Lions, too. So, you know. Well, what's up, Kevin? It's good. It's good. I'm glad LeBron's going to get that ring. Deserves it. He should have a whole hell of a lot more, but, you know, that's a different conversation. We'll start the new stuff in like 5 minutes or so. You know, like we'll wait till about 10 minutes in, then we'll start news. You're done with our pitching staff. Oh, what's going on now with your pitching? You're a huge Chiefs fan? Oh, hell yeah, man. Yeah, I don't. For me, it's I never really. What's the word? I'll jokingly like fuck around and call people bandwagon fans, but I don't really care. I'm not one of those people that think people need to be loyal to a team. Like, I've been fans of the same team for 17 years. Like, I haven't changed my fans. Like, I've been a fan of the teams I've liked since 2003 and 2014 for when I found out about sports. So to me, I don't change who I like. I've always liked the same teams and I'll never change them. But I understand people who like, I don't. So what if you're a bandwagon fan? You don't want to root for shitty teams. I get it. So I never understood why that's a problem. As long as the person isn't a cocky piece of shit and they're just like, hey, man, I only like to watch good teams. Suck a dick. I don't think it's fun to watch the bad teams. I'm not going to root for fucking the Cardinals, you know what I mean? Or the Arizona Cardinals, you know? So I would get if I get bandwagon fans, man. It's like, so you have real rivals. Like, why? Like, I'm more angry with my personal rivals. Like, I hate Packers fans more than any bandwagon fan. You know, I'm like, hey, if you'll hate the Packers with me, you can like any team you'd like to. What's up, Amir? How's it going? Yeah, the debate was funny. Yeah, it was a funny thing. Indians blew a 4-0 lead. Oh, shit, that's not good. No, not a fresh cut. My hair, sometimes my hair looks less Jewish on some days, and then some days I have like an afro. Today I woke up with this. But it's winter time, dude. It's really weird when the weather changes, because suddenly when there's no humidity, or the humidity isn't like, I don't know what happens, but when it's not hot, I just wake up with nice straight hair. This doesn't make sense, does it? If you watched the streams a couple days ago, I had a fucking afro. My shit was fucking frimped. My hair just looks good now. It's just sometimes it just loses it. I don't know. Sometimes I have straight hair and sometimes it's, dude, I wake up. I don't know. If I could always have nice hair like this, do you know how nice I'm having a great hair day? I'm looking around like, man, look at this. Imagine if I had this kind of hair. Nobody would think I was balding. No, I don't think anyone does. No one would think I was homeless if I had nice hair like this, but it only happens every so often. Yeah, it's getting cold out again. It's getting to be cold out. I can start doing fucking hallucinogens so I don't sweat. But what's up, Aiden? How you doing? Oh, I don't want to talk about the specifics of the debate. Only the fact that it was fun. It was just funny, no star. Browns fans. Yeah. If you're a Browns fan, who cares? If you're a Jaguars fan, just pick a new team. Come be a Patriots fan. I'm okay with it. Literally, Patriots fans, if you're a new fan, we don't call you bandwagon. We're like, hey, welcome in. Just fucking, you're going to have to deal with the cheating shit. That's the only thing you're going to have to deal with. Everybody thinks we're cheaters for, I will say thank you to the Astros. Because on a real note, the Astros have taken all of the attention away from the Patriots. Everybody basically has forgotten that we got caught cheating against the Bengals again. Nobody brought that up. Nobody knows that we did that. It's not even really anyone cares. Oh, you like my Columbia jacket? Yeah, my parents got it for me. It was a Christmas present a few years ago. Well, I guess Hanukkah. But I get presents on Christmas. My parents still did that. I've said that a few times, right? Like that my parents still gave me presents, but I also got stuff on Hanukkah. My parents just like to give gifts in December. They're very giving people in December. Tank Bowl. Yeah, I can't wait. Broncos Jets tomorrow. I have an idea. We're just going to make fun of the game. We're not going to do a traditional call. We're just going to mock the Jets. It's going to be a Jets mocking party. The debate was funny. Yeah, let's go Patriots. Hell yeah. So I guess we could start off with the clearest news. We can start with Broncos Jets. We can kind of talk about that. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think is going to win that game? That's going to be terrible. No, I would never be able to afford any kind of Columbia jacket. Hell no. I wish. If I was able to afford that, I'd have a lot nicer stuff behind me. I'd have my Roman flag by now. I'd probably have another monitor. There'd be other small differences, not just I've had this jacket since last year. Tell them to send gifts to Texas. Do you know where Legacy Complex in Brighton is? In Brighton, Michigan? Not off the top of my head. Not off the top of my head, baseball kid. I'm trying to think. Is there another name for that? Yeah, I got it. I figured. Is there another name for that baseball kid? What's up over on Twitch? Brandon Inge works there. Oh, okay. That's where I know that's where I was gonna say that's where he lives. The finals. It is 65 to 4. Oh shit! It's 65 to 48 at halftime. It's almost a 20-point lead. What's up, man? How you doing? We're just kind of about to talk about some NFL stuff here in a second. You play 13U there? Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah there, baseball kid. Trying to figure out what charcoal filler to buy used. Smelly stuff. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Charcoal's delicious. That's like the best kind of stuff to use to like grill. Everyone's like, oh, propane. Propane tastes disgusting. There's like a real taste you get when you like use charcoal and you cook up some good goddamn meats. Cook a steak, cook some motherfucking burgers. There's like this real taste that comes from charcoal that you don't really get from pussy propane. Propane is what you use to light shitty campfires or to take dabs with when you heat up your torch. That's what propane should be used for. Charcoal is the good shit. That's what fucking gives you that nice taste, that fucking nice smoky taste where you don't got to use shitty chemicals to get it. Broncos are starting that. Yeah, Ripien guy is starting. Ripien, the Peen Meister. I would start him at fantasy if I had any balls. If I had any set of balls, I'd be like, I'm gonna go pick up that guy because he's gonna throw like 4 or 5 touchdowns somehow. You lost 11-4 last night, but I caught and pitched. Hell yeah, that's pretty fun. You cook with the woods. Okay. Like a nice chunk of wood, and then you just use the heat from that to cook. How's that taste? Like wood pellets? Ooh, that's delicious. That's delicious. That sounds really. Anyway, I'm sorry, but yeah, back to the Jets and the. Why don't that just start? I don't know. I just started in one of your leagues. That's the worst. Yeah, I know. I might just do that in the league where my other option it's Joe Burrow or it's fucking Ryan Tannehill. I might just go pick him up. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Why? It's the Jets. They suck. Worst that happens, he throws 5 interceptions. I'd be like, well, son of a bitch, I'm losing this week too, huh? Burrow throws for like 7 touchdowns or some shit, 8 touchdowns, sets an NFL record against the Jaguars. I'd be like, man, I'm so fucking angry right now. But anyway, yeah, so the Broncos and Jets, of course, they're starting that young guy. All of the players are hurt on the Broncos. It's basically the Broncos B squad versus what you could call the Jets B squad, but that's just their active roster. You would be like, oh, dude, how hurt are the Jets? How many COVID cases do the Jets have? They must be the team that has COVID in the NFL if they're this barren. Wait. That's just the team. Okay, that's just the team. I understand. All right, that's literally just their active that is just their 53-man roster. Okay. Why? That's all I want to ask them is like, what do you guys do? Like, what are you seeing that we don't? No, you have a smoker that is almost my age. Grandpa made it. Oh, that's pretty cool. You use oak, pecan, hickory, any kind of fruit is okay to use. Interesting. I've never tried cooking with something that isn't like charcoal. That sounds delicious. I would suggest play the Giants this year. The final score would be 3-2. Yeah, field goal versus a safety who wins. October 15th. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. I thought they weren't doing it anymore. I thought it was the election was next. It's crazy. I genuinely forget that the election is November and not October. I'm like, why would there be another debate in a few days? Like 15 I had to think about that. I was like, oh yeah, it's not October, it's November is the election. The Taco Bell was delicious. I can't believe they finally started delivering up here. It was quite the revelation. I was very happy to discover that. How's your day been, man? Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy the things you forget when you're not born here. You're just like, oh yeah, I don't even know what day that is. It's like it's early in November, right? It's like the beginning of November. It's like the first day of November. What up, Pat? What's up, Mike? Get the food different taste. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they just started delivering Taco Bell up here, which is good, dude. I'm gonna have probably what could be described as like the worst shit I've had in a long time. Oh, by the way, did anybody else watch the South Park special? If you haven't watched it, genuinely recommend watching it when it replays at some point. That was probably one of the best things South Park has made in a really long time. It was really, really funny. It felt cathartic to watch that episode of South Park. It felt like those guys really delivered an episode of television that was needed. And I don't know the overall significance of that episode of stupid ass television where a guy jerked off onto a joint and smoked it and everybody grew mustaches. It was a weird episode. I I'm not going to give away too much. There's just small plot points right now. It's, there's some shit you got to weirdly look past. A guy fucks a pangolin in the butt. That happens very early in the episode. Yeah, they did something weird. They played it at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And they played it on like MTV as well. It was a very interesting decision by Viacom to play it across multiple channels. They played it on multiple channels. And I don't know how. It's pretty rare for them to play new South Parks on MTV. I think the people who run Viacom seen that episode and went, this feels important. You know what I mean? Like, this feels like a significant episode of television. Yeah, and I think there's a level of catharsis in there where it's going to let people kind of think about things, because oftentimes like satire and parody will help people kind of re-examine whatever particular thing that is being parodied or satirized. And with the nature of that show, everything got it. And it's very interesting to see the takes that these two guys take, because honestly, satirists are the kind of people that are like weirdly important for times like this, because they can kind of reset everything. And I don't know how significant that is. I don't know if I'm just blowing smoke up those guys' ass, because I hold them in a very high regard. But that was very important. That felt needed. It did seem needed. All right, anyway. Just the biggest shit episode. Yeah. I keep forgetting that. Then it's the same guys who did an episode about the world's biggest shit as a world record. So I don't know how poignant that episode actually was. They're just being dicks. At the end of the day, it's like, oh yeah, it is just the guys who do South Park. And they also jerked off on the joints and people grew mustaches in that episode. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, there's some real good moments, let me tell you. Tennessee have to take an L in Pittsburgh, a W if they can't play, just a forfeit. No, Adam, what's going on with that is they're just going to postpone it to Monday for a Monday night doubleheader. Or we get Tuesday night football, which I don't know about anybody else here, but I am all for Tuesday night football. If we're going to have Tuesday night football, I think the dream team commentating would be what? Pat McAfee and Booger McFarland. Yeah, Bono was the piece of shit in that episode. Yep. He weighed something, what was it, like 8.5 Keurigs or some weird shit? Oh, he needs the biddy. Yeah, Tuesday, I think will be good. I think but I do genuinely, because I don't think the Steelers and Titans, I think they both said they don't give a fuck if they have to play on Tuesday. Tomlin said, yeah, we don't care. If we have to play Monday or Tuesday, it is what it is. And I think that's exactly what Mike Vrabel said. He's like, I don't give a we're ready every day. We're ready. I think he said we're ready any day of the week is essentially what Vrabel said. He's ready for anybody anytime. So they could play Tuesday. I think that's probably what's best. Could you imagine Tuesday, Pat, and then Booger's the other guy for color? That'd be just two color commentators. Just let them go. Fuck it. It's Tuesday night. Who gives a flying fuck? Put it on the internet. Put it on Pat's show. It's so everybody in football likes Pat. I don't know of any ex-football fan who doesn't go, yeah, Pat's fine. So, he'd be fine. I don't even know how he's not announcing already. Seems like ESPN's made a mistake with that they'll eventually figure out. But Yeah, they're still going to play the games. Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt in their minds. It's the only reason they're not playing Sunday is just out of an abundance of caution. Pat and Romo. That'd be interesting. As long as it's not the Patriots playing, because all of a sudden Tony Romo hates the Patriots. And I'm starting to run. Oh, yeah, I hated Tony Romo. Fuck that guy. If he starts talking more shit on the Patriots, I'll start shit talking how this bitch ass motherfucker fumbled goddamn. He fumbled the snap of a kick. That's how his whole career started, was choking. And if this dude really wants to start shit talking the Patriots, we'll bring up Tony's career. You know, it's like, fuck this guy, really? Really, Tony? You want to play these games? You got replaced by Dak. You want to fucking play these games? Fucking. What's up, Kenny? How's it going? What's up, Ken? What's up, Jack? Yeah, no, the beard grows like really fast. Yeah, the beard grows incredibly quickly. And like once it's in, it grows very fast. Like once it hits this point, it just exponentially just goes like this. And it's actually growing in a lot thicker these days too, and I'm quite liking the way it looks. Had to throw it in a bubble. Yeah. Tony, dude. Tony talking shit about the Patriots. Oh, by the way, did you guys hear what fucking what I don't think Dak's going to play for Dallas next year. I don't think that's not happening. He's not going to be a Cowboy. Who wants to take bets that he's not? Like, did you hear what this motherfucking Jerry Jones said? Essentially, Jerry Jones said some crazy shit like, I think he basically say that Tony wouldn't have thrown that interception against the Seahawks. He would have won the game. It's like, what? It's like, I really can't believe that Jerry had the audacity to really say some wild ass shit like that about a quarterback who really is kind of underrated. I knew we all kind of had the idea that they didn't like Dak down there, but I didn't know it was like that. Like it was that bad. Like like, damn, Dak isn't that bad. Like, I know he's not that good, but like, sounds like they would have, if Tom Brady would have signed with Dallas, they'd have fucking threw Dak Prescott to the curb. They'd have fucking right into the fucking garbage. Dalton to start. That'd be some hilarious shit. I don't think he's going to start anything, you know what I mean, make any waves like that, but Kyle, oh, hold on, let me, just so you know what I'm reading from, I'm going to, here we go. Not my sexy ass, doesn't have to be front and center. Nick Mullins usurping a healthy Jimmy Garoppolo scenario doesn't exist. Just a bunch of fantasy football stuff. Las Vegas coach John Gruden, players not wearing face masks was addressed. So Raiders said they're going to make sure players are wearing it. NFL sends memos to teams, warns of possible suspensions, loss of draft picks. So basically now, if players and coaches and shit are caught not wearing the face masks and shit like that with the outbreak in the Titans, because, and you know what this is? I think it's more along the lines that they don't want the optics and these tests to get out because it makes the league look bad. It puts pressure on the league. It puts pressure on investors in the league. Those investors get fucking pissy. You know, it just creates a whole fucking shit show, right? And I mean, it is, you know, if you do have COVID, the masks do help you from spreading it to other people. That's really what those are for. And again, that's what they've said from the start. If you get it, it kind of helps you from getting your fucking AIDS all over the place. That's why people in Japan, you see them wearing cloth masks all the time, even if they because they got a cold. You know, they do that in Israel too. I kind of didn't realize that was that big. Like if you have a bad cold, you should wear a mask. I always have thought it's really weirdly cultural stuff. It's just different cultural things, and that I understand. And that probably did help the Titans and the Vikings situation out a little bit because some players do, some players, you know, whatever. That's not the debate. I really don't want to get in that debate. We all know why they sent that memo out. It's to keep people stop talking about this shit. It makes the league look good, whatever. So, yeah. So Vikings get to return to facility tomorrow. Okay, good. Not a single Viking got COVID, by the way. Not a single Viking got it. So that means whatever it is that they got, you know, whatever they did, the NFL did the right things. Things were fucking properly done. And now the Vikings didn't get it, and they just played a game. Hey, that's good. Good to know. I'm glad. Everybody's going to come to work tomorrow. You know, please, God, like the thing is, it's like Sunday morning is going to be one of the most tense days ever for a lot of people because that could be a day where like a fuckload of Vikings players test positive. Because that could be that weird 5-day thing where sometimes it might not show. But for the most part, the testing, you could pretty much test somebody after they're exposed to it, and you'll know if they're going to develop the symptoms. I think you could test for it within like a day of them getting it. You know what I mean? Or being exposed to it, if they're going to get it or not. The testing for it's really quick, but the symptoms develop a little later. You got your nickname because of the Kenda. You got your nickname because of you're the Bulldogs. Okay. I don't know. Somebody, from what I heard, somebody went out and partied somewhere. But yeah, they got to start wearing masks. So that everybody kind of knows. Monday or Tuesday, they're going to play that game. So that's good. It doesn't sound because it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I'm like I said with baseball. It's almost good that they had this happen and it wasn't worse than it could have been. You know, it was limited to 9 people, and now the NFL is going to crack the motherfuck down on these people. Good. They're going to do what baseball did. You notice baseball stopped having fuck-ups because baseball put the fear of God into them baseball teams. You know what it was? They started threatening money and picks. And you know what them owners did? I will fucking make it so I don't have to pay you any money. And I will win. I will sue you for the rest of your life. Like, dude, those guys are crazy, them owners. And once they start getting crazy and scary and shit, them players are like, yeah, we'll just listen to whatever this guy says. You know, because them owners are psychopaths. Those are billionaires. Billionaires aren't normal good people. Some of them are nice people. But the second some shit starts happening like that, where they can easily control it by just being like aggressively mean, what they're gonna do, dude. It is what it is. Don't play for their team then. It's like a lot of it to me is optics, but I mean, at the end of the day, those optics probably save some Titans. The Heat are getting destroyed. That's what I heard. Yeah. What's the score right now, Amir? But yeah, you know, I'm glad it was a lot. Mike, I wouldn't be stunned if you weren't right. And they're doing this as a way to crack down so this doesn't happen in the future, or because they're tired of people complaining about the coaches not wearing masks and players not wearing masks on the sidelines. Yeah, I you know what, Mike? And if it is, good fucking job by Roger Goodell, because I don't want to hear 87 to 55. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, no, Lakers in 4 then. No, Lakers in 2. I predicted Lakers in 2 games. Can they win 2 games tonight? Can you win by such a score that you win 2 games for the price of 1? Is that a rule in basketball? Is that something that can be done? Maybe the Lakers, maybe the Heat just surrender the other 2 games. Maybe the NBA just pat the Heat on the back and go, hey, you guys did your best. We're not going to do the rest of this shit. What, really? You lost game 1, 135-72. And then you lost game 2, 165-18. You fuckers scored 18 points. Do you really want to go out there and do this again and get shut out in a basketball game somehow? No. Yeah, I know, Kenny. Yeah, you said that. But again, it's fine as long as we don't miss any games. Earl Thomas doesn't get to work out because of the COVID test. Earl Thomas, he's just going to have to go back to hanging out with his brother Seth and their girlfriends together at the same time in the same bed doing creepy shit. That's the real reason nobody wants to sign Earl Thomas, because when he shows up, he's like, can my brother Seth get a contract too? It's really screwed the deal for him on a lot of things. He's like, listen, my brother Seth follows me everywhere. He helps me with everything in life. God, why do they have those names, dude? Whose parent? Like, why did their parents give them old ass names? Oh shit! I just got distracted reading something. So that sucks for Earl Thomas. Dang. What you got, guys? The Ravens stand a chance this week. Washington doesn't have the services of Chase Young. I do think the Ravens might be able to upset this mighty football team. If you hear the way those fans behave and react when you make jokes about their gloriously great football team, I don't dare mock the football team with their greatness and how good they are. Because if you dare make a joke about their team, they act as though they really aren't they didn't just lose their football team name 3 months ago, and their owner is a sexual abuser. They act like that didn't just all happen literally like a month and a half ago. And their team is on verge to being owned by the league in like a month, probably sold to a different city, up to Canada or San Antonio. It's like, what are you guys doing? Why are you guys so precious about this? I don't understand it, Washington fans. It's not that big a deal. Your team sucks a bag of dicks. Quit acting like there's a future. You're gonna get sold and moved. Like, it would be a miracle to see that team stay in Washington. Like, with all that's going on, after that investigation's done, they're gonna set. He's done. He's not gonna own that team. And if Bezos gets it, he's fucking moving it. I don't think he's going to keep it in D.C. I think he's going to move it over to the state of Washington, Seattle, and they're just going to put another team in Portland or something. Yeah, there's just no reason for it. Send it back. They might, the best option, because, I don't want to, like, they're not going to, Kenny, they're not going to play any of the football games at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. That's never going to happen. So that's stupid. I don't even understand what planet you live in where that time frame is going to happen. But there is a thing called they got to put it in the right TV spots or nobody can watch it because everybody's at work. We'll talk about expansion teams because I do actually want to talk about that a little bit. More than likely, the best option is to just put the game on at Tuesday and play it at 8 o'clock. That's probably what's going to happen. Is Tuesday at 8 o'clock, we'll see that game. Or we'll see the 7 o'clock. We'll see the original Monday Night Football game slotted out to 7 and then 10 o'clock. He's probably going to name it, right? I don't think he's ever going to get to name it. Let's talk about Bezos. Expansion teams. Yeah, I could see the NFL adding a team or two. We know they want to grow internationally, so we could see them putting a team in Canada. I don't see Europe quite yet before Canada gets one. So, would we see a team in Toronto before we seen a team in England, or both? You know what I mean? Like, cause I know England has the market. They would sell out every game. You know what I mean? That's the funniest thing about these European countries that pretend like they don't like American football when they all do. They all love the shit out of this stuff. Cause it's weird. Like they all pretend like they don't like it, but it's like they sell out. I think to go to the NFL football games in London, it's like a 8-year sellout. It's just sold out for the next 8 years. All of the games. Just all of them. Why do you think they do so many now? Because they sold out for like years down the road, and they went, "Well, how about we do some more?" And the British people all went, "Oi, governor, that's a good idea," and that's what they did. If in Canada, Toronto, and they can only put that shits in Toronto. That's where 99% of the country lives. Cubs lost, Reds lost, Heat may lose, Cardinals win. Today's a good day. That's how I felt on Sunday, Amir. It was a very good day for me. DC Express, but with the X and the M, that one too. Express shipping. That's not actually a bad idea. Like, I actually kind of like that. Heat Nation comes in. Heat winning. Yeah, I don't think the Packers game will get moved. More than anything, they'll just slide that motherfucker over to Tuesday night. That's what I'm thinking. I wouldn't really worry about it, Kenny. And I wouldn't keep asking me because I have no idea. I don't schedule it, so don't ask me. You know what I mean? Like you've asked me, you brought it up like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times now, and even in DMs, man. Can you not anymore? I don't know. And talking, you know what I mean? It's like I don't care what time the game is. They'll play it when they play it. But that's like the third time you brought up. Like that's like the 9th time I've seen Kenny bring up the Packers playing on the same time. Bengals want Joe Burrow to be smart about taking hits. That's a hilarious headline, I feel like. It's like, if I'm Joe Burrow, I'd write my own headline and be like, Joe Burrow wants Bengals to be smarter about getting better blockers. No, you're good, Kenny. It's just like, I don't know what time they're going to play, man. It's fine. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Do the Lions have a shot? No. I genuinely don't think so. Who are they playing? What, Mike Thomas? Kamara? We seen what Devontae would have working Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones just did to the Lions. They absolutely sliced us up, gashed us, moited us. They chewed the Lions up, spit us out onto the concrete, went pissed on us. I don't want to eat them. That's exactly what the Saints are going to do to us. They're like built the same, the dump off passes that Breeze can do. That's like, that's not going to help us. Like, we don't have an answer for Kamara. Heat Nation. Yeah, that's cool that they can get to Drew Brees. That's cool and all. But when he does a dump off pass to Kamara and that goes for 900 yards every single time, what are we going to do about that? Are we forgetting what Aaron Jones just did to the Lions? Like Aaron Jones single-handedly beat us. Like I think he scored every point. He even threw all the touchdowns. They did a flea flicker. Aaron Jones won and did all that shit. It was crazy. I remember I watched. And we're not hating on Breeze. I'm saying you guys are about to beat the hell right out of us. Old noodle arm. Oh, now it's 92-65. Okay. I see you, Miami. I see you. 92-65. Okay. We might be able to deal with old noodle arm, but dude, it's just once he gets that ball to Alvin. Yeah, we'll be able to score with the Saints. That'll be it'll be a fun battle with New Orleans. But I think at the end of the day, they just have that slight advantage on Detroit right now. What if every time I burped, I cried for like 20 minutes and just ended the stream? And I think Thomas is playing, isn't he? AK Thomas should be back this week. If Thomas is back, you guys win by like 400 points. Like, I'm like 90% positive, like Thomas is back. So, like, he almost played this week, but they decided not to. And I'm like, oh great, that means he's gonna be good and healthy versus Detroit. Motherfucker's gonna come back, have 15 receptions for 200 yards and 8 touchdowns. It's gonna be bullshit, dude. Poor Jeff Okuda, dude. This dude finally gets some goddamn confident against the Cardinals. You know what I mean? Even though he got kind of toasted up by not a good idea. If you guys don't play Thomas, we're gonna get that upset. Lions will win by 1 if we get that up, if you guys don't play Thomas. Lions figured out how they got to win games, by the way. Lions are going to let teams have the lead in the fourth quarter, so that way the Lions get to play comeback on teams. You notice how easily they won that game? It was like fucking clockwork. They felt they were behind going in by a touchdown to that fourth quarter. Some shit's happened. Here come the Lions with 2 minutes left. Boom, 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 boom. Right in the field goal range. Kicked it in. Bye-bye. Game over. And I'm like, man. What a game strategy. Could you imagine if that's their actual strategy is to just, all right, well, we can't lead a fourth quarter. I'm wondering if we could come back. And I'm never sitting Boyd again either, Adam. And I'm not too sure about Marvin Jones sitting or starting him. Because Kenny Golladay is going to get like red zone looks now. So that could eat up a lot of touchdowns. But yeah, I'm going with Boyd on most teams now too. Yeah. I forgot Burrow like just works with Burrow and Boyd have good chemistry. So that's a good 1-2. But yeah, the Lions did some smart shit. I think they didn't take the lead when they could have many times in that game. And they just kind of took the lead at the end. Yeah, that's the craziest shit with like the Lions. Like, that's why I don't understand. Like, that's why to me, I don't understand why people say Stafford puts up all his points in garbage time. That narrative slowly faded away from him being stat Padford. Because it's like, well, I know. I mean, it's like, yeah, sure, he puts up a lot of fourth quarter numbers, but like, we win a lot of those games. It's not like we're down by a touchdown by the end of the game. It's not like we're not like actively coming back. Our quarterback leads fourth quarter comebacks. We won 8 games that way a couple years ago. I think it was the second or last year with Caldwell. I'm pretty sure that got him fired, actually. The fact that we had 8 comeback wins in 1 year, and it was because of Stafford. He had 8 comeback victories in 1 season, dude. That is stupid. We went 9-7 and made the playoffs on 8 comeback victories, and I'm like, well, that shouldn't have happened. That's not how you win games. That's not a good season. What is that? Why'd that happen? That's goddamn embarrassing. I don't even understand how that even occurred. But I've seen him do that against several teams. Yeah, no, Jeff Okuda's had it rough. He didn't play in the first game against the Bears. But Okuda's first game, it's like, well, you get Devontae. Now you get DeAndre Hopkins and Larry Fitzgerald. And now you might have to go against Michael Thomas. He's like, why? Do I get anybody easy? T.Y. Hilton ain't that bad. They didn't call it trash scores when he came back. Yeah, I know. They only say like it's bad if you don't ever convert those into comebacks, kind of like Dak does. Oh, Galladay's gonna fuck, dude. That's gonna be that could be a shoot. That's gonna be a fun game. Detroit really could upset you, motherfuckers. If we get any kind of lead early, we very well could upset you guys. No, we won't. If we get an early lead, we're fucked. We'll lose big as shit, I think. Breeze will have a throwing party, be launching 90-yard touchdowns again. Saints fans will be like, he's back. He's back. And then he'll play the next team and look like shit. Yeah, poor Jeff Okuda. What's up, the GOAT for life? How's it going, man? How's Twitch hanging? I'm glad I looked up and seen that on the screen. Jeff is yelling, "Who?" Yeah, Jeff has his shirt off right now, screaming in the rain. Who makes these schedules? Dak to New England on a 1 year. Yeah, Dak's gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Dak Prescott. I'm the quarterback of the Patriots now." Wins the Super Bowl. I'd be like, "Well, we're just doing a rent-a-year quarter." You know how embarrassing that'd be for Tom Brady, though? If like Cam Newton came in, won the Super Bowl, then they like went with like Dak Prescott, won the Super Bowl, then they bring in Jeff Driscoll, win a Super Bowl. I'd be like, all right, well, I guess we were all wrong. Tom Brady really isn't shit, is he? You know how much shit I would have to eat if that's really what happened? That Belichick just started bringing in random ass dudes to win Super Bowls. I'd be like, oh, dude, really? Son of a bitch. I don't even know how we defend that, Mike. We'd have like 9 Super Bowls as fans. That'd be awesome. But like Brady's whole legacy was gone. He just happened to be here for a really long time, you know? That could have been anybody. That could have been me at quarterback, it seems. Yeah, like they bring in Driscoll. They unretired Jamarcus Russell for a year after that. Tony Romo unretires and plays for the Patriots. They just bring in all sorts of dudes, and Belichick just keeps winning. I'd be like, all right, well, this is horse shit, right? This ain't real. Dan Orlovsky unretires and joins the Patriots, wins the Super Bowl. I bet, all right, fuck this. Brady wasn't anything. You know, I'd be like, that. The whole goddamn career was a lie. The whole thing. It was goddamn shenanigans. We would have won more Super Bowls with anybody else. Could you imagine that? Fucking, I'd be so angry. Bitch ass quarterbacks. Joe Flacco comes in, restarts the dynasty in like 2030. You know who I feel like's been playing for far too long at this point? Joe Flacco. Hasn't this motherfucker, didn't he get drafted 2007, 2008? I could see winning this year if New England had. Yeah, if we had a real number 1, that would be quite idea. Oh shit, only down by 20. You might watch the WNBA. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. I'm gonna be watching Thursday Night Football because I'm a man. And I like to see the Jets look stupid as shit. You gotta understand, for me, this is a fun game. I get to watch the Broncos, a team I really don't like. If they lose to the Jets, that's even funnier for me than if the fucking Jets, just get destroyed. Like I would laugh really hard. I'm gonna laugh anyway. Like if the Broncos lose to the Jets, that's the greatest fucking humor to me in the world. But if the Jets lose and lose bad, then I keep laughing at the Jets' misery because I fucking hate the Jets. Can't stand that team. I hope they just suck like this for forever. And it's like, yeah, they suck though. It's like fuck the Jets. And that because I can just make jokes about whoever they sign. Like, yeah, why'd they sign CJ Mosley? They suck. That poor guy. Why'd they do that to him? They should trade CJ away from there. Yeah, I thought the WNBA folded because they went broke because of the lockout stuff. I genuinely thought the NBA was like, that was slightly painful. Am I about to die? Well, I think I'm okay. That was just really painful for whatever reason. That was a weird burp. That was very aggressive and like just did not feel good. No, I've never played that game. It's too terroristy. The WNBA makes money from the NBA. The NBA floats it. I don't think they make any money. They lose money. But the NBA doesn't mind paying for it. You know what I mean, I guess. Burp or hang up. Yo, what's up, DSF? Yeah, Adam. I think that's what happened. Like I was gonna burp and hiccup at the same time, but I don't know. It was very strange. Shit, you'll take Darnold? Yeah, I'd take Darnold in New England. Shit, are you kidding? Darnold's good. I don't give Darnold some credit, dude. I try to tell everybody Darnold's not the problem in New York. It's that goddamn roster, and everyone's like, "No, Darnold just sucks." Yeah, anybody on that team's not gonna look good. You could put Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. You could put Mahomes on the Jets. That would be a disaster. They just get sacked all the time and die. That would be the miracle is Darnold's not hurt yet. That's coming, by the way. Darnold's going to get hurt this year. I don't like to predict injuries, but that poor kid. I'd sit this fucking season out till they got an offensive line. Like, dude. Like Josh Allen in New England? No, thanks. I don't like that guy. I don't want him in New England. We got Cam Newton. I don't want any crackers running my quarterbacking. I'm glad we finally got rid of the white guy at quarterback. I've always been pro black dude at quarterback. And it's not even like a race thing. They're just better athletes. Like as much as I've defended Brady, I'll be very honest, I do not like pocket passing quarterbacks. If you haven't noticed, all my favorite quarterbacks can run around really fast. Yeah, I prefer any quarterback that can run to any stable ass. Darnold's a rare exception to me. Darnold's the rare exception where I'm like, he's really good though. Stafford's not a pocket quarterback. He's a gunslinger. I don't like fucking boring ass pocket passer. Look at me, I'm gonna stand here and throw the football. Wow, that's cool. I'm gonna sack the shit out of you every play. I'm so glad you can't run the ball. The fucking running quarterbacks, though, the ones that don't get hurt, like Michael Vick. Man, that's fun. That's fun. It's fun watching guys like Cam run. It's like Josh Allen can run. Pat Mahomes can kind of run. It's better for the game to have running quarterbacks. It's surprise. I like running quarterbacks. I know you didn't see that coming, but most of running quarterbacks in the NFL, guess what they can also do? Throw the ball like 90 fucking yards off their back foot. So it's like, yeah, running quarterbacks can also throw the ball very well now too. I think I enjoy a strong-armed mobile quarterback, so I enjoy the Mahomes style, the Allen style throwers, the Lamar type throwers who his arm's developing. Those kind of howitzer scrambler types, which is more on the rise. That kind of combo. Like Cam's got a rifle. Like Cam could throw the ball 60 yards. People always seem to forget that Cam Newton can like fucking rifle the football. And it's hilarious when people in defenses forget because he'll have a guy wide open just running. And I think everyone's like, yeah, he's never hit him. And I'm just like, well, what are you doing? He's 6'6". He can throw the ball like 80 yards, not even trying to. He just win a mile. Josh Allen's a tight end. Don't be racist. If Lamar's a running back, then Josh Allen's just a tight end pretending to play quarterback. Josh led the said you're gonna laugh your ass off when the Indians get a haul. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna rob some stupid ass team blind. You're gonna take everything from some stupid ass baseball team. I wonder who that team's gonna be. I wonder if it's not. I hope it's not the Tigers. Give you guys Nico Goodrum and everything you want for him, probably too. Motherfucking idiots, dude. I swear to God, we're gonna give up so much to get some stupid player. I'm gonna be like, oh, they didn't sign JT Realmuto. I'm already waiting to see myself get angry with the team. What's up, Wade? Oh, no wrong with that. Yeah, Mitch isn't going to the Patriots. I think Cam just figured out how to throw better touch passes. Cam's gonna be a Patriot for a long time. I think that's where his career is. Like sometimes I see people say stuff like Trubisky to the Pats, and I often wonder, it's like, when have we ever done something like that? What, is he gonna start? No. Like, I've been trying to think over the 20 years I've been a fan, the amount of stupid shit I've heard the Patriots going to do. The only dumb thing we've really done is get rid of Chandler Jones. But if you knew why we got rid of Chandler Jones, because we got scared, we thought he was going to turn into his goddamn brother John, John Bones Jones, because old Chandler, I believe, got busted fucking smoking a bunch of spice and he lost his fucking mind in the middle of a fucking street. So we thought he had a drug problem, shipped his ass out of town. Yeah, small mistake. Yeah, okay, our bad. We thought he was going to turn into fucking John. What else would you? Your teams would have did the same thing, by the way. The second he thought, you think John Jones is coming out of his fucking brother, get rid of that. You get rid of Chandler. That is his brother, right? Everybody knows Chandler Jones' brother is John Jones. Yeah, that's a problem. Whenever that shows up, you got to get rid of that. You don't want that. The Patriots are fast. The Aaron Hernandez thing scared the shit out of the Patriots. And I think the Chandler Jones situation had just happened. Like, it was like those two things were so close. It was within like 4 years of one another, where it was like, yeah, we can't have drug problems on the team right now, man. It's a bad optic. Like, I bet you if Chung would have gotten busted with all that cocaine, like he did in the off, like, whatever, he would have probably not even got on the team. He probably would have got cut if it had been close enough. Chit, Pats, and Chiefs game. Yeah, it could be game of the week. You're right, DSF. You're right about that. DJ LeMahieu. I don't know about getting DJ LeMahieu. We don't really need DJ LeMahieu. If we get AB to it, that'd be nice. Cam doesn't have the most polished throwing motion for the most part. Just use pure arm strength. Yeah. Well, what's up, Eric? AB to the Lakers. KD to the Kevin Durant to the Bucks. You know what an underrated meme was? Hold on. I'm going to. This is probably one of my favorite memes. Like, do you see all these? People went off. Raptors, Penguins, Cavaliers. His next shit. Dog, they really just break in. Kevin Durant to the Yankees. KD, the Clippers. KD, the Hornets. UMBC. Oh, that's pretty big breaking news. Dude, there's millions of these for everything in the world. Dude, every time I just think of Kevin Durant, I'm just like, God damn it. On Monday night? Are you guys playing Monday night? Is that scheduled? No, I think the Jets could lose every game. I wouldn't be stunned if the Jets win 0 and win 0 and no, they'll probably win 1 or 2. There's no way they don't win at least 1, maybe 2 games this year. Nah, I don't think they'll lose them all. That's really hard to do. That's only happened 3 times where teams lost every game. What was it the Bucks, the Jets, and the Browns, Lions, and fucking Bucks in reverse order? Is that official though, DSF, that you guys are playing on Monday night? And how are they going to do that? Are they just going to push you guys back to like 10 o'clock or some shit? I'll go check. Asian Rappaport. Oh, the other person who tested positive was Kamele Correa. Let's see. Where is Adam Schefter? You got Jets tomorrow? That'd be a crazy upset. Yeah, it's Monday or Tuesday. I don't think they've officially decided anything yet. I got the Broncos, though, Jeremy. I know you're a fan of the... Yeah. I think Tuesday's their best option. Yeah, you should never say a team's going to lose all their games, but, you know, Jets aren't looking good. Oh shit. We've seen similar situations like this before. And you never know, the Jets could scare another team into just not showing up. You know, just send a few threatening messages, send just like a picture of like, hold on. Close up of Evan Gates' face. You just send threatening images to people like this. Like, hey, don't you show up to the game tomorrow? So all you gotta do is send this face with a text, don't show up to the game tomorrow. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. All right, have a good one, Adam. Have a good night, my friend. Thanks for stopping by, man. Don't show. I dare you. I dare you to show. Oh, they showed up. That's his game plan, by the way. He just sends threatening text messages with close-ups of his face, and they show up, and they get scared when they do. Who's this fat piece of shit? This kid. Well, at least he's wearing a mask. You know. Yeah, I know. Like that. Like that's what Jets fans don't want to win. By the way, you feel bad for Bell. Yeah, me too. Bell made a mistake, but hey, he's about to get a new coach. Yeah, a lot of teams might be firing their coaches this week. I think there is going to probably be a plethora of firings. Dan Quinn will make it through this week because of the short week, having to play on Monday. But like, Jets are about to fire this motherfucker. Trey, it didn't turn. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. It's only 4 people, and their game's only going to be like a day, maybe 2 days late. And you know what's even worse, Trey? People are pretty stoked about the fact we're getting Tuesday night football, maybe thanks to the Titans. So people are actually kind of stoked with the Titans right now because we might get the rare treat of Tuesday night football. So we only have to go Wednesday without any football this next week. Man, that's like the worst. I just gave Trey probably the worst news he's had in a long time. That people, not only are they not really even upset with the Titans, they're kind of like, oh, we're going to get Tuesday night football, maybe? You know, so it's kind of like, oh, everyone's stoked on them. Really? Sean Payton should be fired. Eric Bieniemy for the Jets. Nah, hell, fuck you, Jeremy. Eric Bieniemy to Detroit. Let's go, Eric Bieniemy to Detroit. We got the most complete roster. We're gonna get the best coach of all the teams that like fire their players or fire their coaches. Think about it. What team has the most like attractive offense and defense? We got pieces. Detroit isn't barren for talent. We just, our coaching was terrible. So if we can get a good coach, Detroit's got all. Maybe the Texans might. The Texans and Detroit, but Detroit's got a defense that has pieces. Their offense is good. Some teams are complete rebuilds. Detroit's not even like a rebuild. The rebuild's done. It's just I don't think Patricia can coach, and we'll see how he saves his career potentially. But the rebuild, the pieces are there for like a done rebuild. Like, you just got to figure out what to do with them. It's like, well, we got pieces. I don't know. There's some shit. We got like 5 running backs that are all like 1,000-yard running backs. We got like 2-3 number 1 wide receivers here. We got like 2 number 1 tight ends. We can figure something out. We got like 2 really good linemen, Jamie Collins, Deron Harmon, and there's pieces all over that team. I don't understand how it's not more, it's fucking Matt Patricia, dog. Adam Gase's whole family look like they kill people for fun together. That's a little unsettling. Oh, this old piece of shit. Ugh. Excuse me. Look at this guy. He's old. What is all this? I said extreme close-up on Adam Gase's face, and this is what I find this. I don't know how that popped up. If Darnold does get out of New York, he should go to your team, Pittsburgh, somewhere good. All right. I don't really have much else to talk about. Steelers, Bucs, Saints. Yeah, somewhere like there where he could sit behind a guy for like a year or two and kind of like refresh his brain. All right, everybody. I only plan to go till 11:30. I didn't tell anybody that, but I did. I'm going to be live tomorrow afternoon. I'm doing the Marlins and the Cubs game. I don't know if there's any interest in that, but we're going to do Marlins and the Cubs, and then we're going to do some Thursday night football as well. So I have a busy-ass day tomorrow. That's kind of why I didn't do anything today. It's because I sort of figured I was going to be doing a whole bunch of shit tomorrow. So, yeah, we got the Marlins and the Cubs. The Marlins could win their first playoff series since 2003. Of course, the last time they won their playoff series was the last playoff series was the World Series. They beat was it the Yankees or the Rangers that the 03 Marlins beat? I'm pretty sure it was the Yankees, but it could be like the fucking Rangers. I don't know why, or the Mariners. I don't know why I think it's one of those weird ass teams. Broncos will win tonight, 7 tomorrow. Nothing. Yeah, we're gonna be doing like a hate stream on both the teams. We're just gonna be making fun of these bitch ass teams tomorrow. I think that's a fun idea for a stream. But yeah. Fuck, I'm tired. I've been sleeping a little earlier and shit. Pittsburgh or Washington. Washington would be cool if you got to sit with Alex Smith. He became the newest Smith protege. Lakers game is getting close. It'll be like 20 to 23, 2017. Yeah, I have it as I think 13 to like 21. I think like 13-21 in favor of the Broncos. I don't have a crazy like blowout for whoever wins. Mainly just because the Broncos are struggling too with injuries. They're like running a B team. If the Jets weren't just completely despondent at like on offense, that they should win that game. But it's, I think the players are not going to win that game. That's going to be another problem for the Jets is overcoming if the players even like want to deal with winning that game, because they know if they play like shit and they just get it over with, rip the Band-Aid off, they could lose the head coach, and they don't really like him. So. Brett Rypien. All right, I'm tired. I'm gonna get out of here. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, we'll be live 2 times tomorrow. And then, of course, on what is the day after that? Friday. I'll do game 2 of the finals. You guys want to do game 2 of the finals on Friday? That'd be a fun ass time. We'll talk shit about we'll talk some shit, and I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that sounds like fun. We'll do that on Friday. I'm pretty sure that's the next game, right? It's Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. It's every other day, right? All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Go Patriots. Go Lions. I don't have anything funny to say. Peace out.